Alright, hello everybody out there listening. I'm Scarecrow, and I'm really pissed off at the moment. Well, time to explain to everybody why I'm pissed off. Now, recently, this topic's actually been pretty elusive of me lately. There is a certain TV show, hint, hint, well, a while ago, more than a year ago, had, quote-unquote, censored a certain character that was apparently, quote, offensive, unquote. Now, my response to this was, okay, you have the right to kind of, ban something that's offensive, but once I got to researching this character, it's offensive that they censored this character, actually. It wasn't the fact that the character was offensive, it was more like, it's more offensive that they censored the character. This character is from none other than My Little Pony, if the frickin' mod pack didn't give it away yet. But this character is better known as Ditzy Doo. Alright, Ditzy Doo is a pony who originally had a graphical error. When processing one of the videos, one of the pony's eyes went, well, quote-unquote, derp, and did not line up. I might put a picture in or not, I'm not sure. But this character was loved by all the fans. Every freaking fan loved her. No joke. Even the haters loved her. She literally became an icon of the series. You know, screw the main six. She stepped in and said a few things, and she became the greatest character of the series. Secret door. Whoosh. But here's the part that pisses me off. They censored her because she is, quote, offensive, unquote. Now, let's go over Ditzy Doo here for a second. Ditzy Doo has an eye problem. Something I have. Alright, this is what gets me. I have an eye problem, alright? My eyes do not align correctly. Sure, I had surgery to get them fixed, but all they did was really cut a muscle. Second, she had a lisp. Well, now that we get talking about it, I have one as well. I can hide it fairly easily because I went through a speech class to get rid of it. I can still sometimes accidentally lisp every once in a while, and in fact, my voice derps all the time. I can't, my brain will be processing a sentence, and all of a sudden it just turns into a train wreck. And I try to continue, and the train's already wrecked, so there. 3, her voice. There is nothing wrong with her voice. Every freaking one is different. Everyone has a different voice, and apparently her voice was offensive to someone. Who I would like to meet and slap, but nonetheless I'm going to love and tolerate and let that guy pass, or that girl, or whoever many people out there wanted her censored. I'm going to let that pass because I'm willing to love and tolerate, which is literally the entire point. And fourth and utmost was her clumsiness. Now, if any of you know me in real life, I am one of the most clumsy people you will ever meet in your entire frickin' life. Alright? Everyone looks like a frickin' genius compared to when I'm handling with something. I cannot handle things with care. Alright? I have a tendency to drop... Ow, sorry. Throat's getting choked up because I'm getting really mad. I have a tendency to drop things, alright? I'm not the most coordinated person in the world, nor am I the smartest, nor... this is the mayor right here. Alright, this is Ditzy. Very pixelated Ditzy, but that's the character. I'm not exactly coordinated, alright? If any of you know me in real life, you know for a fact that I have a tendency to, quote-unquote, derp quite a bit. Which I actually don't find the word offensive at all. The word derp means to be clumsy. Now, if you read into the internet too hard, it says the word derp is mentally retarded. That is one of the 2 adjectives I hear every teenager say in the world. Those 2 adjectives are, and I've already said one, mentally retarded and gay. Alright, those are literally the 2 I've ever heard in my entire life. Both of those have lost water for me, alright? They've been filled up, and they've lost so much water. They hold little to no effect anymore. If you call someone gay, the word gay, look it up in the dictionary, means happy. Yes, I am happy. So, what is it to you? I don't know. You just wanted to call me happy, I guess? I mean, I guess you're trying to call me a homosexual, but, you know, I have no problem with them. Heck, to be perfectly honest, I really don't care if you're homosexual or straight. I don't care. You know, you're you, I'm me, we're different. Let's just get along, alright? Now, I'm all for forgive and forget, love and tolerate, but this just deeply touched my soul. I just felt my heart drop when I heard this. The first time I heard it. The first time I heard it, I was actually quite angry, and I didn't think about it for a while. You know, I was angry that they censored, because censoring is a big no-no in my book, to begin with. Censoring is bad, okay? Censoring is bad. Yet we do it all the time. TV, radio, everything is censored. Except for the internet. The internet's not censored, which is the beautiful thing about it. The internet isn't censored. I mean, I can go on YouTube and rant about ponies. Colorful ponies. They look like this. Colorful ponies. Candy-colored ponies. Yeah, I can rant about stuff like that. You know, I can rant about... Hold on. Ugh. Throat. I can rant about colored ponies. I can rant about Call of Duty. I can rant about Halo. My brain wasn't working there for a moment. Sorry, I kept saying ponies. Sorry, my brain's on ponies, if you couldn't tell. I can just rant about anything and everything I want. Now, when you start censoring things, here's what people feel. They feel that they are being controlled. Now, if any of you have ever been the slightest controlled in your life, you know it's not fun. Alright? It is not fun whatsoever. When you feel controlled, you feel obligated to rebel. And heck, people rebelled when the censorship happened. There was an entire freaking petition to get Ditzy uncensored, which I wasn't in time to sign, but I would have signed it 3,000 times if I could have. I seriously would have. Hell, I would have sent a personal letter to the guys up at Hasbro who censored Ditzy, telling them my story. Alright? At first, when I actually heard about it, I didn't think about me. I actually thought the censorship was bad, like I said before. Then I remembered what happened when I was a child. I remembered my past, because the past is a tendency... I have a tendency not to delve into my past very much. It's not fun. When I was little, when I was born even, to be specific, when I was born not the same, just like everyone else. But I was more different than everyone else. Not saying that I'm special, which I technically am. If you want to say that Ditzy's retarded, I guess I'm retarded too, because I have a lisp. I'm clumsy. I have a voice that's different than everyone else's. That kind of, you know, is different. Is the average. And as well, my eyes aren't aligned. So apparently, I am offensive. Alright? I'm offensive. That's just it. That's exactly the type of thing they're trying to put on us. That people who are different are offensive. And they should be censored. They should be pushed back. It's like, say if you were at a concert, alright? This is how it basically feels to be censored. Say you're at a concert. You're front frickin' row. You're right there in the action. Your rock star is literally looking straight at you. Then all of a sudden, big guys in black shirts that say security grab you by your arms and they shove you all the way back to the back of the crowd where you can barely see jack did. That's what being censored feels like. And I should know, I've had my fair share of times when I've been quote-unquote censored. Yeah, I'm talking to everyone at my school, you bastards. Sorry. Love and tolerate, love and tolerate. Forget my purpose. Anyway, this just really angered me, because it's censorship. Censorship, and it's something that I hold seriously, dearly to my heart. I know a lot of you are thinking, he is taking candy-colored ponies a bit too seriously. Well, what do you frickin' do? What if you take something too seriously that I think is ridiculous? Like, trust me, I've come up with multiple things I've just completely forgotten. Oh yes, let's talk about the thing I'm in. Minecraft. It's a block game with horrible physics, and as well the gameplay is completely pointless. Yet people are completely obsessed. I sometimes ask myself, why do I play this? It's entertaining. That is why. Why do I watch candy-colored ponies? It's entertaining. And as well, I actually watch it more for the entertainment than this purpose that I'm about to say, but one of my favorite shows when I was little, Powerpuff Girls, yes, I was that guy. I watched the Powerpuff Girls. The creator of the Powerpuff Girls, can't remember her name off the top of my head for the life of me, is making My Little Pony, alright? I was just so happy to hear that. I was like, oh, I will give this a chance. I mean, come on. Scary music, go away. But seriously, look at that face. Apparently, according to a couple people I've talked to, that is the face of pure evil. I'm not getting it. It's just... I get so angry and riled up about the littlest things, but yet again, that's humanity for you. We get riled up and angry over the little stupid things in life. You remember that little resource called oil? Yeah, it's not exactly big. We could easily slip off of that at any moment. You know, yet we fight and kill for it. I swear, fighting is humanity's greatest gift and its worst curse. Alright? If we weren't as aggressive as we were, we wouldn't be the dominant force we are today. We wouldn't dominate the planet. Well, quote unquote dominate. We don't dominate it. But seriously, My Little Pony, I'm not trying to like rant to get people to watch it. If you want to watch it, go ahead. If you don't, go ahead. I'm not gonna make you. I'm just here to simply say that censorship is bad. And that censorship is offensive. To the point of where people will rant about it. Me. I am ranting about censorship. Censorship, not fun. Not good. Nor is it necessary. Ever. Alright, now I understand if you must censor words, such as the F-bomb, the H-bomb, the A-bomb. No, now I'm just listing the type of nukes. But anyway, any swear word, I can understand if you want to censor that. You know, I don't like swearing that much. I mean, occasionally I will let one slip out. But that's only if I'm either A, really ticked off, B, really sad, or C, I'm just in so much pain. Just, I don't like swearing, right? You've heard me swear in the past. You know? This is recent videos. I've actually sweared. Alright? Now, I slipped those out. I'm almost never intentionally let a swear word blurt. But when it comes down to we must censor a character because it is different, that riles my feathers. Well, hold on. I'm a unicorn. I don't have feathers. Gets my socks in a bunch. There. It really, really hurts me, the viewer, when they censor a character, Ditzy, that I can connect to. Ditzy's the only character that I can really connect to other than Applejack. Applejack is complete turd for writing, because they've literally just ran her story dry. I want them to do so much with her. She, you know, her story may be run dry, but I just want them to do something with her. It's just, we want more Applejack, guys. I mean, come on. Alright, I'm getting off topic here. Ditzy-do. Censorship, not good. I've listed these things, alright? I've listed them, you understand them, right? Alright, say here. I called this one Green Pages, because I have the power of calling things things. Green Pages here. Eyes line up, alright? Say if that was down there, alright? That eye looking that way, that eye looking that way. That's fine by me. I would not give a single flying F about it. But someone, somewhere, obviously, because there's always that one person, would say, that's offensive. Now, granted, they did, the guys at Hasbro, and as well, the chick who made My Little Pony, obviously enjoyed the fan mail. They loved it. And then she realized that some people were sending her letters saying, I hope you know that her name is offensive because dirt means mentally retarded. Sleeping. But anyway. Apparently the word dirt means mentally retarded. That's one I didn't get. I actually read the tweets and whatnot. I'm probably ranting too long now. I've read the tweets. I've read pretty much everything on the subject and trying to see if I could at least persuade them. Personally, I probably could make an impact because I'm literally like Ditzy-do. It just angers me really badly. Sorry if you're all like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? So, yet again, sorry. What the buck is this guy talking about? There we go. But I'm just... It offends me that they did this. It offends me dearly. A, for censorship, and B, that the character is so much like me. It is almost uncanny. Pretty much the only differences are A, she's a pony. B, she has her eyes still unfixed. And C, she's a girl. That is literally one of the three only different... Oh yeah, 4, she's a blonde. Those are the 4 only differences that me and Ditzy share. Those are the only differences. Alright? 4 differences separate me from a little cartoon character in a children's show. Let that settle in. They're not too different if you break them down. Alright? I mean, Equestria Girls, I had to bring that one up. But even in Equestria Girls, she had her eye derpy and she had a muffin. It was the most adorable thing in the world, and I watched the entire movie for that one scene. And the credits when she popped up dancing with the muffin. Oh, it's adorable. But they didn't censor her, though. That's the thing that I liked about Equestria Girls. They actually uncensored her for once. They brought her back out. You know, they remade the Ditzy we all know and love. They brought her out and gave us a little wink, saying, hey, she's still here. You just gotta look for her. I mean, they're doing a Where's Waldo thing with her now. I don't mind that too badly. You know, it's just, I'd rather watch every episode looking for her and watching it. Well, actually, no, I'd probably watch it twice. Once to watch the episode, and second to see if I can find Ditzy. But I know I can appreciate them trying to put her back in, but not put her back in the spotlight. She probably has the most interesting story you would ever hear out of a pony. Out of a children's story character, she probably has the most interesting backstory ever. You know, screw the main 6. Not literally. I mean, I like them. You know, I hold them dearly to my heart, but I like Ditzy better. Like, this one's a marshmallow. This one is orange, but her name is Applejack. I didn't get that one. I still don't get that one. This one is a clumsy mare whose eyes aren't lined up, has poor hand-eye coordination. Me. Same as me, actually. Sorry about that cough. I am a little sick. But I have horrible hand-eye coordination as well as her. Or poof-eye coordination, technically, in her instance. She has a tendency to be a bit clumsy. Me. I am a bit clumsy. She has a tendency to be pushed around a little bit. Yep, well, pretty much lining up with my character. Me, myself, and I have a tendency to get pushed around because I'm not exactly an aggressive person. And, well, she's been pushed back. She's been put back in the back of the crowd. She was in the front row for a few moments. She got to say a few lines with one of, by my personal opinion, one of my favorite characters of the main 6, Rainbow Dash. She was there for a moment, and I could almost quite literally feel her. You know, I could almost reach out and hug this character. And then to have that completely ripped away and censored, nonetheless. I went back and watched it. I watched the rerun. It was censored. They changed her voice. Rainbow Dash didn't say derpy. It just felt so bad. I just felt like someone reached into my heart and pulled out a big part of it. The empty hole I felt inside was terrifying to me. You know, I actually still haven't recovered from it. I'm actually feeling that hole opening up still. It's just, it hurts. To have something so close to you censored, something so similar to you censored, to know that if I were to be put onto that show, I would be censored, makes me feel immobilized almost. I feel somewhat paralyzed. I'm shaking in a little bit of anger now. I'm getting really riled up now. Because I am just one of those people who will get angry over the littlest things, because the littlest things is all I have. Damn, my nose is, I'm getting a little teary. But it's, don't let censors, don't let them win. I have seen millions of people, millions, yes, millions of people, defy the fact that she's been censored, and put YouTube videos up, ranting, and I'm one of them, actually, now. I haven't done this till now because it's just been something that I'd rather not touch up on, because I'm not one to want to cry, and I'm starting to get to that point that where I'm starting to tear up. Sorry, I need to collect myself for a second in the shower. Oh, I seriously cannot believe, seriously, if you would have told me a few months ago that I would have been getting riled up over a little bit of censorship, I would have freaking called you crazy, and even now, today, I would call you a little crazy. Although, yet again, I can't, there's no words. The disappointment I felt when I saw that Ditzy Doo was censored or Derpy Hooves if you're a fan, but preferably I actually kind of like Ditzy Doo. I like the canon name they gave her. Don't get me wrong. They gave her the name to try to make it less offensive, but the Derpy Hooves was never offensive to begin with to me. Ditzy Doo I actually kind of like better, not gonna lie. But the fact that she was pushed back makes a hole in my heart open up even worse. I have been censored, alright? Pretty much I'm getting teary again. Pretty much my entire life, I've actually been pushed around. Especially showed when I was little, like, say 1 year, like, first grade. Alright? First grade, I was pushed around quite a bit. I played, sports, I had bad friends. We've all been there. I was a jock. I was quite literally the stereotypical jock, and my friends pushed me around. Constantly. Well, my friends. They're still somewhat my friends, not gonna lie. They're still somewhat my friends. I still talk to them every once in a while. But I'm not the same person they molded me into. When I realized what was actually happening, my heart sank. Because I didn't want that to be me. I didn't want to be that. So I discovered myself, literally. Early on in my life, I discovered who I was, and a lot of people do not get that. And then to have someone censor the equivalent of you is just deathly for me. Oh god, I'm crying. Feel really bad now. Gosh dang it. I don't want to do this anymore.